You know what one of these irritating things is? It's called a metronome. This is a digital one. It's got this irritating beep to help you stay on beat and with a steady tempo. What value does it have? Well, let's turn this darn thing off. It's really irritating. Well, I've already said that you need to be looser about the rhythm, but your sense of the beat has to be stronger. So one of these things can be worth its weight in gold. Let's see, this probably weighs about 2 ounces. So, you know, gold is what? $800 an ounce. Now it's worth about $1,600. Value. Probably, I think I got it for free. He might have been my sister's or something, and I ended up with it. Anyways, so there's the old-fashioned kind, the tick-tock ones. You've seen those in movies. If you don't have them, they're kind of expensive. You can wind them up. These are just as good. And this one even has, I think, thought it might have a headphone jack. It does not. It's just got this irritating speaker that beeps. Some of them get quite fancy. You can put them in different time signatures. But what good are they? Well, I always say they're not really for making you play steady. They're good for helping you develop the sense of listening to something other than yourself. I'll say that again. A metronome is a great piece of equipment for teaching you how to listen. Listen to something other than you, which is what gets you gigs and makes you touch on greatness in your gigs and your music making. So we should talk of that for a second. The value of a metronome, it helps you learn to listen to something else so you can float around it. Now, there's, well, let's go backwards. The jazz is not often played alone. It's almost always played in a group setting. So, and all the players are improvising all at the same time within their area. The guitar player's doing the chords, the bass player's doing the bass notes, the drummer's doing their rhythm, you know, and everybody's supposedly supporting each other, but improvising all at the same time, which is pretty cool, based on a song, based on a chord chart. So how can this help you? Well, if you're training your brain to listen to something outside of yourself, you are going to be a better listener when you're in the group, because you need to listen to the rest of the group to play well with them. And also, sometimes if you're doing a tune that you're not, it's one of my epiphanies I'll get on in another video. If you're not sure of the song or perfectly sure, you can listen to the other players and kind of, especially the bass player, and follow the changes because they're an expert at just leading you there. So learning to listen outside yourself. Now, here's one exercise. I need to start doing these things. When I was in high school, I went to the New York State School of Orchestra Studies. It was like a music camp for a month. It had some pretty heavy hitters. As teachers there, this Russian guy was a conductor, and it was really intense for 1 month. And they did sectional rehearsals, and they sent all the strings in this one room with the concertmaster of the Philadelphia Philharmonic was there doing that. A pretty honorable thing that we'd be there. I had auditioned to be a part of it and stuff. And he stopped the rehearsal in the middle, and I'll never forget this. He got out a little metronome. It was a little tick-tocky one, but it was not unlike this. And he said, "You!" pointed to somebody. And eventually I had my turn too. I wasn't the first one, but let's see here. He put on a beat. This is 109 beats a minute. I'm going to put on this music stand right here. Can you hear that? And you say, 1 per beat. Play any note you want. So the first person was nervous, but, you know. You guys keep going. Now do 2 per beat. Back to 1. You finish out a measure. 3. 1. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1. 6. 1. Doing that kind of work is great. Just finish your measure out, and do that. It is not for learning how to play good rhythm. It's learning how to listen outside of yourself. That's the best benefit for a jazz violinist. You're welcome.